For centuries, the dream of traveling faster than the speed of light has captured the imagination of humanity. It is a vision that has danced on the edge of science fiction, whispered through the pages of novels and the glowing screens of cinema. But what if this vision is more than just a fantasy? What if the boundary between fiction and reality is beginning to blur, and the impossible is inching closer to our grasp? Imagine, for a moment, drifting through the boundless expanse of the universe. Galaxies spiral in the darkness, nebulas shimmer in colors beyond belief, and stars are born and die in a cosmic ballet that has unfolded for billions of years. The scale is staggering, and yet, for the first time in history, the idea of crossing these vast distances in the blink of an eye no longer feels wholly unreachable. In hidden laboratories across the world, a new breed of scientist is hard at work. These researchers are not just dreamers. They are builders, visionaries, and relentless seekers of truth. On their screens glow complex blueprints for spacecraft of the future, sleek and bold, designed not merely to travel, but to leap across the fabric of reality itself. Models spin in 3 dimensions, each detail honed by the latest advancements in physics and engineering. The impossible, it seems, is being methodically dismantled by human ingenuity. What once seemed like an impenetrable barrier is now yielding to revolutionary ideas. Deep in the heart of these research centers, teams are exploring technologies that might allow a ship to travel 10 times the speed of light. The secret lies not in brute force, but in a subtle manipulation of space and time, what scientists call warp technology. It's an idea so audacious that, until recently, it belonged solely to the realm of science fiction. Yet, breakthroughs are coming at an astonishing pace. Around the globe, research groups are racing to understand and harness the phenomenon of space-time distortion. Picture a spacecraft not moving through space, but pulling space itself around it, compressing space in front of the craft and expanding it behind. In theory, such a craft could travel immense distances in a fraction of the time, opening the door to interstellar exploration within a single human lifetime. Within a decade or two, some experts believe we may see the first prototypes of these warp-capable ships. The challenge is monumental, but the rewards are greater still. The scientist who first unlocks the secret of faster-than-light travel will not only alter the trajectory of civilization, they will secure a place in history that endures for as long as humanity itself. But how did we get here? For generations, the concept of a warp drive was the stuff of starships and television drama, an imaginative device for storytellers. Then, something changed. Physicists began to take the idea seriously. In quiet meetings and late-night debates, they wrestled with the equations of general relativity, searching for loopholes and possibilities. Gradually, a new understanding emerged. Under certain extreme conditions, perhaps the laws of physics did not forbid, but merely challenged, the idea of faster-than-light travel. Now, teams from every corner of the globe are working on the next generation of propulsion technology. Some focus on the mathematics of space-time curvature, others on the exotic forms of energy that might fuel such a leap. Progress is accelerating. What once took decades of speculation is now being refined in months, as theory and experiment converge toward a new era. As anticipation builds, the world waits for the first demonstration, a ship slipping free of the old limits, traversing the stars not in centuries, but in days or weeks. The moment draws near, and with it, the promise of a new chapter in human history. Yet the challenge is immense, for the speed of light is not just a fast pace, it is a fundamental boundary woven into the structure of the cosmos. Since Einstein's revolutionary work in 1905, physics has recognized that nothing with mass can ever reach, let alone exceed, the speed of light. As objects approach this ultimate speed, the energy required to push them faster grows without limit. In theory, infinite energy would be needed, a demand that far outstrips any technology we possess. This is not merely an engineering problem, but a deep physical truth. The closer a spacecraft comes to the speed of light, the more formidable the barriers become. Time dilates, mass increases, and the dream seems to recede once more into impossibility. But the human spirit is not easily deterred. While traditional propulsion methods would take tens of thousands of years to reach even the nearest stars, scientists are searching for creative ways to sidestep these limitations. The concept of a warp drive, distorting space-time itself, offers a tantalizing loophole. It is a way to move not through space, but to move space itself, carrying a vessel within a bubble through the cosmic ocean. To appreciate the enormity of the challenge, consider this. Light travels nearly 300,000 kilometers per second, crossing the gap from the Sun to Earth in just over 8 minutes. Yet, on the scale of the universe, even this speed is agonizingly slow. It takes more than 4 years for light to reach the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, and over 100,000 years to traverse our own galaxy. Our fastest probes, like the Parker Solar Probe, crawl by comparison, requiring more than 70,000 years even to reach the nearest star. For now, humanity remains bound to Earth, gazing out at the infinite with a mixture of longing and frustration. The limits are real, and the obstacles daunting. But every generation has its visionaries, those who refuse to accept the boundaries of the present. Today's scientists and engineers are picking up the torch, convinced that the laws of physics, while stern, may yet harbor undiscovered exceptions. They labor in hope, driven by the conviction that the future belongs to those who dare to dream. And why is this quest so important? At first glance, faster-than-light travel may seem like an extravagant fantasy, unnecessary for our survival. Yet, the more closely we examine our situation, the more urgent it becomes. Earth, for all its beauty, is a fragile oasis in a hostile universe. The threats we face, environmental catastrophe, cosmic accidents, remind us that we may one day need to seek a new home among the stars. There is no other world in our solar system that can truly replace Earth. If our planet becomes uninhabitable, interstellar travel could be the only path to survival. The warp drive, once a whimsical idea, could become the key to humanity's continued existence. Moreover, exploration is in our nature. From the earliest days, humans have pushed beyond the horizon, seeking new lands and new knowledge. The desire to explore the stars is not just the province of science fiction. It is a deep evolutionary drive. Scientists, too, dream of reaching distant worlds, probing the mysteries of the cosmos, and discovering life beyond our solar system. Perhaps one day, ships bearing the descendants of Earth will leap across the void, guided by the light of distant suns, making the impossible journey a reality. The universe beckons, and the era of faster-than-light travel may soon begin. Be sure to follow my channel for more exciting knowledge and insights. SciShow